what we're going to talk about here is their ranking of quarterbacks in the NFL heading into the 2026 season.
Right.
So let's do it, Mike. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so here's the setup here. PFF put out their 2026 QB rankings, and a lot of people are freaking out about this. I talked about this a little bit in the video on last Tuesday. So if you want to go back and watch some of that, if you haven't watched that yet, I definitely recommend that. It's the one with Cyrus Allen on it. But anyways, they went on the past 3 seasons of PFF grades. They took the WAR, the EPA per dropback, and they actually put Josh Allen as the number 1 quarterback in the NFL going into 2026. This is the first time he's ever topped this list. They also put Joe Burrow at number 2, which is wild. Joe Burrow has no All-Pros, no MVPs, no Super Bowl rings. I don't even know if the Cat's played. Dude, has he even played a full season? I don't even know. Nothing. Lamar Jackson at 3, Mahomes at number 4, and then they even put Matt Stafford down the list.
That's wild.
So, yeah, this has got people fired up. This is why they said Josh Allen would be the number 1. They said he has 6 straight seasons with a 90.0 plus PFF grade. That's the first quarterback to do that since the 2006 season. He has 141 big-time throws over the past 4 years, and they give him 23 more big-time throws than any other quarterback on this list, and that includes Joe Burrow at number 2. He led the league in rushing grade every year since 2021, and he's never graded lower than 6th NFL league-wide, even in his down years, the first 2 years he was there. And so I'll say that's why they give him number 1, and this is why they said Mahomes fell to number 4. He had a career-low 76 grade in 2025. He missed the playoffs, the first time he's missed the AFC Championship in 8 years, and then he messed up his knee. Then they said their own note, the Chiefs ranked 21st in both receiving and rushing grade, and his supporting cast collapsed. Like, that's on Mahomes. Then it says 95.8 cumulative grade since 2018. That's the second all-time in their system. 3 Super Bowl rings, more than any other active quarterback. But they can't give him to number 1. He has to go to number 4 based off last year, but he still, quote, comfortably belongs in the top 5. That's wild. Wild.
Where do I start? I think I'll start at the fact that it's crazy that you hold against a guy that he missed the AFC Championship game for the first time in 8 years.
In 8 years. That's a knock somehow.
Man, he sucks. What's he doing?
Dude, Mahomes fell off, bro. He didn't get to the championship game for the first time in his career.
What?
Like, what is happening?
That literally, it's so stupid. It's exactly what I just said.
Mahomes didn't have a running game or a wide receiver. Screw that guy. He sucks.
There's no logic here. There's no logic. And the fact that Joe Burrow is number 2, Matt Stafford blows him out of the water. What are we talking about here?
Dude,
That's
I have
pretty
no
wild.
idea. I think Lamar Jackson being in
Who
the
did
top
this?
3 at this point's wild.
Which one of those PFF guys did this?
I honestly don't know who the actual writer was, but listen to this one. This is what I found funny because it's been thrown about on X and everything. Listen to this one. There's actually Denver Bronco fans out there trying to say that Bo Nix should be above Mahomes.
They honestly 100% believe that with all their heart, that Bo Nix is better than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Like,
because
imagine being that dumb.
Yeah, it said because Nix last year ended Kansas City's AFC West win streak, and he holds a 3-1 record versus Mahomes.
Actually, he doesn't. Mahomes was injured one of the games. Mahomes didn't play one of the other games.
Yeah.
Like, they're dumb, dude. Like,
they're dumb.
Hey, look, listen, if you're a Denver Broncos fan and you happen to stumble into the wrong place, that's okay. We'll accept you. But you have to admit that stuff like that's ignorant.
It's ridiculous.
It's
Do you know
so
where
stupid.
they ranked Bo Nix in this list, by the way?
Like 14.
19th.
Okay, that's about right.
But Denver fans think he should be top 3.
Like, man, our quarterback that got carried by our defense last year should totally be top 3.
Look,
Like,
I don't want to
what are
be
we talking about?
disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful. That's the
Yeah,
truth.
I don't want to be disrespectful to the Broncos and their fans. I mean, not all of them are slap nuts. There's a big majority. But I'll say, like, you cannot, at this point in their career, put Patrick Mahomes and Bo Nix even in the same paragraph.
Yeah, they shouldn't even be in the same.
If you're not even
stratosphere.
allowed to say that Mahomes, if you're not allowed to say Mahomes is in the conversation with Tom Brady, then how in the world is Bo Nix supposed to be anywhere near the guy that's being talked about as the GOAT of all time?
Well, that's no different than having Lamar Jackson ahead of Patrick Mahomes. He can't beat Patrick Mahomes. He's never beat Patrick Mahomes.
Josh Allen's 0-4 in the playoffs when it counts. Like,
Yeah,
what are we doing? Like, if you wanted to give yourself the best chance to win a Super Bowl, you're taking the guy on the list that's lost to Patrick Mahomes 4 times in the playoffs?
Right. And then Joe Burrow's claim to fame, man, is that the Chiefs collapsed one time in the AFC Championship game and he was the beneficiary. Like, that's literally all he has going for him, too. So, I mean, whoever makes these lists are crazy because if you're going, I don't care if you try to factor in, like, they're always going to be like, well, we're talking about last season or we're talking about this or that. And it's like, no. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter which quarterback you are or how long you've played. It should still be a body of work that you are. That's you. You've done all this, right? So you have that experience. You've done this. You've done that. You can't take that away from anybody. And with that being said, Patrick Mahomes being at number 1 and Matt Stafford not being number 2 is probably kind of wild, to be quite honest about it.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. I think it goes to the PFF grading. I think you can go ahead and say that the philosophy and the
Sam
grading.
Darnold should be ahead of Joe Burrow. No, I'm just kidding.
The PFF critique for me is just the way that they count things. So, for example, PFF counts a routine or a schemed touchdown as a neutral play. It doesn't count as a positive play. So, in other words, Mahomes would have 94 touchdowns on 0 graded passes since 2019. That's 30 more than the next quarterback on the list. But the system actually undersells what he does versus high difficulty throws that Allen and Hill make. So it's like they don't really know which side they want to take up for. It's like they want to grade you higher for routine throws that any Joe Blow out here can make,
right?
But they don't want to give you extra when you're out here making plays for yourself.
Right. Just call me. You're exactly right here. A lot of this stuff is just put out there to get conversation going, to get interaction. And, I mean, that's fine. If that's what you're doing, then cool. It works because, I mean, we're talking about it. But, I mean, you're not going to get any credibility that way. I mean, it's just ridiculous, dude. Patrick Mahomes has to be the number 1 quarterback in the league every year. Until someone, passes what he's been able to do, it's just dumb. If Tom Brady was still in the league and he didn't make the playoffs last year, they would still put Tom Brady at number 1. No doubt about it. Like, that's not even a conversation. But Patrick Mahomes gets disrespected. Much like Tom Brady does not.
I don't understand the list anyway, because at number 5, so I found the full list. Number 5 is Matt Stafford. How Stafford and Mahomes are below the top 3, I have no idea. Jordan Love is number 6.
That's crazy, too.
Justin Herbert, who is a perennial choke artist, is number 7. Dak Prescott, who's never hardly done anything but just put up ungodly stats over there in that pass-happy thing, he's number 8. Drake May is already number 9. Brock Purdy's 10. Caleb Williams is all the way behind Trevor Lawrence, Jaden Daniels.
That's pretty wild, actually.
You would have thought Caleb Williams would. I would probably put Caleb Williams above Jordan Love and Justin Herbert at this point.
I probably would. I would take him in a heartbeat over those guys. Danny says, honestly, how many QBs playing now would make the Hall of Fame if they retire today? Mahomes and Stafford. That's it. And he's not wrong. That's probably where it would end.
Do you think Josh Allen would make the Hall of Fame right now?
No.
I don't think he could. Hey, I think there's a lot of ass kissers out there that try to do it.
Yeah. Get that 2-bomb from T. Breezy talk about the GOAT, baby. Mahomes is the GOAT. They just need to recognize. That's all.
I think it's wild, dude, the disrespect he gets.
Yeah, man. What did you ask me right before I took the GOAT thing here? I don't even remember.
I don't even know. Do you remember Braylon Edwards?
Yeah.
The wide receiver, he played for the Raiders or whatever. He actually had he appeared on a podcast and they asked him about this, and he actually had one of the best takes I've ever heard. And it's funny because I don't even know if he played against Mahomes or if he would have been retired. I would think Braylon Edwards was maybe there for a year or 2.
I don't know.
I don't know, but he said, quote, nobody should be ranked ahead of Mahomes while he's still playing until they can actually beat him in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Like, if he gets it. Like, what are we doing?
Here's the thing. They want to go by what happened last year to dock Mahomes. But they won't go by last year Josh Allen having a walk to a Super Bowl championship and choking again. They won't hold that against him.
Yeah, that's fine.
He pooped the bed, Mike. Huckleberry, been a member for 22 months, says, the disrespect is insane. I hope Mahomes blows the lid off the NFL again to shut their asses up and remind these dopes who runs this league. I was getting ready to say this, so perfect segue. Mahomes has the most golden opportunity right now because for years, every offseason, everybody gets on the hate Mahomes train. They get on the everybody else is better than Mahomes train. Mahomes had his worst year as a professional last year. It was terrible. It was awful. It was ugly. It was bad.
Hey.
And he added injury to insult.
Right, but there were flashes in that season where he almost had like an MVP type conversation.
Right, okay. But either way, the way it ended, worst year. Right?
Yeah, true.
Now they're really going to be doubling down on the Mahomes hate. So, he has such a golden opportunity to come out this year and go ham and just shut everybody up so hard.
Yeah.
Dude, and I hope he does it. Coming off the injury, I know Mahomes is hungry, dude, because he sees this stuff. Don't tell me that he don't see all this and put it in his little memory bank for later. I mean,
yeah.
I think it's going to be a good year. Hopefully, Chad O'Shea can get these receivers getting some separation. Hopefully, we have a run game with Kenneth Walker. And I hope Pat Mahomes we say it every year, Mike, but I hope this is the year. I hope he goes scorched earth on everybody.
It would be nice if Mahomes could hit that 5,050 touchdowns again.
It
would be insanity. Like, I think at that point, from here out for the rest of his career, you'd have to rank him number one. He would almost be right there with Brady if he was to do that and win another Super Bowl this year. And I honestly think this Chiefs roster might be 1 or 2 years away from actually really hardcore competing for a Super Bowl. Like, yes, they should be able to compete this year, but I'm talking like a favorite. I think they may be 1 or 2 years away at this point. Because you got to see how the wide receiver room develops, what they're going to do there long term. How's this defensive line going to develop? How's the corners going to develop? Is this offensive line and Josh Simmons going to develop? Like, there's a few things there, right? But, I mean, I think they compete this year. They're definitely a playoff team, but they're probably 1 or 2 years away. But if Mahomes could do that this year, now it's just like, good Lord, you never have to talk crap about him again.
That's right. So I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Mahomes number one. That's just stupid to put anyone above Patrick Mahomes right now. Who do you guys think is the rightful number 2 and number 3? Like, who would you put behind Patrick Mahomes
going into 2026? Yeah.
Right. And I think, like I said, you have to go by body of work. So in my opinion, I think Matt Stafford has to be in that top 3.
I think I go Stafford as well because, like I said, at least Stafford's won something. Yes, he always wins with a loaded team, though. I'll give him that.
He has a loaded team this coming season.
Gets loaded teams, but does he? Josh Allen,
because he played for the crappy Detroit Lions for most of his career.
But he never won a Super Bowl there.
He might have pulled a LeBron James and gone to a stacked team to win a ring. He might have done that. But you know what? You can't hold it against him. Tom Brady did the same thing to go win another ring in Tampa Bay. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, you guys put that in the chat. I want to know what you guys think. Do us a favor. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button, please. We're trying to get to 100K. We need y'all. Go hit it.
Thomas threw out the unk alert.
Uh-oh.
Are we old? We're like unks, baby.
Oh, we are unks.
Is that what that is?
100%.
Are we what is the unk thing with the children these days? Why is everybody an unk?
It's like the thing that makes them cool if they say it, like glazing.
Is it respect, though? Like, are we cool unks?
No, it's an insult. I don't even see who said unk. Who called us unk?
Thomas, he sent us an unk alert, and I liked it, actually. I don't think he meant it in a negative way. I think it was a fun thing.
Mm-hmm. Thomas, see you.
I see you, Tom. Is that Thomas Brady? Is that who it was? Because that's when it happened. He unked alert you at the Tom Brady comments.
Yeah, I think most people are on board with Stafford probably being number 2.
Just playing with you, Thomas. I see you, brother.
Or a lot of people are saying Allen at number 2. So Allen is kind of a conundrum because Josh Allen, this dude is a stat merchant. Like, he will fill the stat sheets, and he runs the ball constantly. So he's always got the rushing yards and the rushing touchdowns.
He snakes all those from James Cook. Poor guy can't even get in the end zone.
But, and it looks great. Like, dude, his stats are killer. I see Josh Allen make some crazy throws sometimes. But it's kind of like watching LeBron James, in my opinion.
LeBron James.
I'm just dogging LeBron James today, and I don't even mean to be.
James.
Sorry,
Is
LeBron.
That like the third LeBron James hate you've had?
Second. But
Okay.
I don't even hate him. But the fact of the matter is, when he's great, he's great. But he had to go somewhere else to win a championship. He couldn't sit and build one like Michael Jordan did, right? He couldn't do that. He had to go somewhere else. So that's why I mentioned Matt Stafford. That's all. But with the Josh Allen comparison, it's like this guy that when he flashes, he's great. But when he's flopping around every 2 seconds and playing miserably, everybody gives him a pass.
Yeah.
And
Mahomes
Josh
didn't
Allen,
get a pass.
No.
They just said his entire supporting cast sucked, and then they docked him three spots.
Yeah, man, I don't know. It's just weird to me. But Josh Allen,
Eh.
like I said, he's a conundrum. I think he's a good football player. He can throw the ball a quarter mile. I mean, the guy, laser beam arm. He can run the ball. He's big. He's hard to take down.
He's like a shark with a freaking laser beam on his head.
But
That's what he is.
Is a proven loser when it counts. He just is.
Loser.
Loser. He's.
I like it.
He should have.
He's
walked
Ray Finkel.
He's Ray Finkel. He should have walked straight into the Super Bowl this year and won it. No doubt about it. He had no Patrick Mahomes to be, he had no Lamar Jackson to be, nothing. Just waltz in there, buddy. Walk on in. And he
Did
couldn't
he
even
lose
do
to
that.
Bo Nix?
Yeah.
Oh my
come on,
gosh.
Come
At least Mahomes had a reason that he lost to Bo Nix. The team sucked.
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna get it together this year. I firmly believe we're winning at least. I think I put this in a video coming up, but I think I'm settling on 12 wins. And
12?
I honestly believe
I was gonna go with 11.
I honestly believe if you could finish 4-2 during that 6-game massive stretch down the end of the season with that 6 games of hell, if you could go 3-3 there, I think you got at least 11 or 12 wins. And if you could go 4-2, you're probably at that 12 to 13 mark.
Yeah.
If
You're not-
Andy
you're not
don't crap
wrong.
the bed versus like
happen.
the Jets or the Cardinals like he always will do every year, you can't lose those gimme stinkers.
Yep. Do you think, kind of a little off subject, but back to what we were talking about, do you think when Josh Allen's completely done, when his career's over, do you think he's just a more modern day Dan Marino?
Yeah, but Dan Marino was probably a better pure passer.
Yeah.
Because Josh Allen just sprays and prays out there. He just closes his eyes and throws up a moon ball.
I mean, he can throw, but he does get lucky. He
he
does get
gets
lucky
a lot of luckiness.
We got Jamie with the 2 says Allen ain't got that dog like Mahomes does.
No, Allen cries and whines. Like, for all the crap that they claim that Mahomes does, he cries for calls, he gets rough in the passer. Like, dude, Josh Allen gets every bit of that. Like, they project to Mahomes what Allen gets. It cracks me up.
It's pretty weird. But yeah, sorry, Buffalo fans. Josh Allen ain't it right now. Like, he's got to win some stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. Josh Allen is a great quarterback. He's a great talent. He's really good, but he's not Patrick Mahomes.
Justin, are you drunk, brother? You don't think this team wins 5 games?
Yeah,
This is a better roster than last year's roster.
Yeah. I just don't think that.
Minus maybe what, McDuffie?
I just don't think that a Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid,
No,
Travis
that's
Kelce, Chris
wild.
Jones team is ever going to do again what they did last year. I think it was a weird off year
Yeah.
where
It was just
everything
a-
went wrong.
It was a strange year.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
think-
way you add Kenneth Walker to this team, get a better run game going.
Get a better.
The offensive line is a year more cohesive.
We got a better wide receiver coach. We got EB
Yeah,
back.
It's wild to think that you can't win 5 games.
He says the Chiefs roster won't lose 5 games.
Oh, I thought he meant
There
they
we go.
can't win it. Okay,
There we
we
go.
go. Yeah.
That's our boy, Justin. Let's go.
He's back. I'm putting it on the screen to prove it that Justin's not a slap nut. I'm putting it up there. Justin, I thought you were drunk or something, brother. I thought you were in your feels and you were like, I hate this team.
Justin, who gets drunk at 9:52 p.m. or 8:52 p.m. your time?
Everybody that has to go back to work tomorrow.
On
They're like-
Sunday? On
yeah,
Sunday?
they're just like, let's just get hammered and not think about it.
It's the Lord's Day. You don't do that today, okay?
Yeah, but it's close enough to Satan's Monday is what it is.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, appreciate y'all being here. Get in the chat. Throw your questions out. We'll let you guys drive the rest of this thing. That's what we like to do. We like just talking to you guys. So whatever you guys want to talk about, throw the questions out there, and we'll get to them and all that fun stuff. But I know I've said it a few times, but hit the like button for us. We've been slacking on hitting that like button in the lives and stuff. And I want to get back up to getting more likes during the live. Like I want like 200 or 300 at least. Like I feel like 100's weak, and we've been hitting around 100. It makes me sad.
It's a sad time right now. We're just all waiting for football.
But yeah, anyway, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And real quick, before we start taking y'all's questions, we'll be right back because first I want to shout out Prize Picks for sponsoring tonight's live stream. And Mike's going to put a few entries in for you guys.
Shout out to Prize Picks. Tonight, instead of doing an entry, we're going to go back and look at something we actually won a little bit. $3 to win $51. This was a 6-pick power play. We took 2 tennis players, Sarandulo and Golubic, both to win break points. They both hit. Caitlin Clark, WNBA. We picked her more, 14.5 points. That was a solid win. We also picked Sophie Cunningham and Paige Buchers to go more on 1.53 points made and 9.5 rebounds and assist totals with Bucher. We hit on both of those. And then last but not least, Yamamoto, Dodgers pitcher. We took him more at 5.5 strikeouts, and he hit. If you want to follow along with us more during the season or maybe even before the football season, head down to the description, download Prize Picks, use code HMA. Steve, back to the show.
That's right, baby. Be a winner like all chiefed up on Prize Picks. Get in the description, click that link, get Prize Picks, and use code HMA. Mike, I wanted to come back in being like, man, Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham are awesome. That's what I wanted to say. But then I had to come back in with the Yamamoto.
Yamamoto?
What kind of name is that?
What about going out to the tennis world and picking up the Swiss tennis player, Golubic? I mean, imagine saying that 3 times fast. I thought I was about to get banned. I was like, look, what did they think I just called her?
I don't know. Pretty wild. But Yamamoto. I feel like his first name's like Tojo.
Tojo Yamamoto.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I felt bad. You know what? I always win when I pick 2-hit Wit. Oh, Bobby Witt. That's my boy right there.
He's not 2-hit Wit. That was Whit Merrifield.
Yeah, but he's Bobby the new 2-hit Wit.
No, he's like the 15-hit Wit.
Yeah, he's like the cycle Wit.
He's the Wit that Whit Merrifield wishes he could be.
Why do we always keep getting Wits on this team is what I don't
know. But Bobby Witt is a dog. And are you guys excited to see Jack Caglione in the home run derby tomorrow night? Because I am.
Cags.
It's going to be awesome.
We got a Cags. We got a Spags. What are we doing?
What are we doing? Hey, guys, get in the chat. Put your questions in there. We'll get back to football. I see Jamie. We were talking about Mahomes and how he got rated too low in PFF's quarterback ranking for this coming season. But you can go back and watch all that and later on. You didn't miss nothing crazy, nothing wild.
Jamie said, did either of you pick McGregor on Prize Picks? No. No.
You knew something stupid like that was going to happen. Let's see here. Let's get to the chat a little bit. I got to get obnoxious here. He says, have you guys seen the bum-ass Chiefs fans that think Pacheco is flawless and blame the O-line and say K9 won't make a difference? Those are not bum-ass Chiefs fans. Those are dumb-ass Chiefs fans, brother. Let's get it straight.
They may be blind. I'm not for sure, but they probably haven't watched a single game.
They may have fallen and hit their heads.
Look, I don't want to dog anybody for their opinions and ideas and
that's
their,
a bad
their takes,
opinion, though. That's a bad one.
But that's a bad all across the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's just bad. Like, that's just where you just...
I feel like they're rage baiting you, obnoxious. There's no way they can really believe that.
I think that at that point, like, you just turn off the internet, turn off the TV, and go do something else. You're not cut out to be a football fan.
No. Kevin says, do the Bills still have McCole Hardman? That's a good question. I don't even know.
I don't think so, do they?
Ian, check that out for us and let us know. How about that?
Give us one, Ian. What do you got here for me?
He's been slacking. He ain't doing nothing for me.
I haven't even seen the fella here in a while.
Let me see. McCole Hardman. Where do you play at, sir?
He's trying to get a YouTube page up for a bowling channel. It does say he plays for the Bills.
It says, yeah, he's currently with the Bills, so I guess he's still playing for Buffalo. Pretty wild, huh? Anthony says, who goes to and wins 2 out of 3 Super Bowls in a row in the near future whose name isn't Patrick Mahomes? Anthony, that answer is no one. Nobody. If you had to pick somebody, though, Mike, which quarterback do you think could do that?
That could do 3 Super Bowls in a row?
Yeah.
And win 2 of them?
2 out of 3, yeah.
Stafford.
He's going to retire after this year or next year. There's no way he's going that far.
But I'm just saying, like, he would be the one.
Yeah.
If you kept their super team they build every year, that's another reason I'd say that.
Am I crazy to
I
almost
think maybe
come more saying like Caleb Williams than Josh Allen or Joe Burrow?
I would look. I'm going to go with
like
Burrow.
They got a lot of young good players.
I will go with Burrow over the Bills. That's wild, but I'm telling you right now, if they could figure out a little bit of how to protect him and how to play defense, they score games. Or like they score points to win games. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they're not.
We got to look
scrubby.
I feel like with this question, you got to look into the future a little bit. And that's why I kind of wanted to like go over to Caleb Williams because first of all, he's getting better. Like he's going to continue to get better. If he played like he plays in the fourth quarter for the entire game, he'd be nasty already. But also, if you look at his team, Mike, they're very young.
Dude, I don't think anybody
does this. He's got Colston Loveland. He's got Luther Burden. He's got some pieces. So, I don't know. I don't think anybody does it.
He's got the best chance right now, right?
No.
Or Darnold. I mean, they're coming off of one.
I think it's a miracle that the Patriots made it to the Super Bowl this year.
I don't see anybody going to 3 straight in a long
everybody
time.
Could talk,
unless Mahomes
everybody
does it
could
again.
talk about, they got, what's his name that was totally doing the, dang it. Forgot all their names. Diana Rossini's boyfriend. What's his name?
Oh, Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel. Everybody can.
You're going to get sued for that one.
Mike Vrabel's such a great coach. He's such a great coach. If he's such a great coach, why do the Titans never do anything? Like, come on, get him. That's BS. I think it was a miracle that they got there this year. I think that what happened was their defense carried, just like the Broncos, sort of. Anyway, let's go to this question. Danny says Broncos is in for a rude awakening with a first-place schedule and an average QB. So, yeah, that's more of a statement than a question, but I think he's right because the Broncos are coming in off a first-place schedule, so they should have a pretty tough schedule. Do you know the list of strength of schedule this year? Like, who's at the top?
I honestly don't think that theirs is any much different than ours.
Is it not?
Let me go look at the Broncos schedule.
But yeah, you remember like when Patrick was winning all the Super Bowls, we'd come in and we'd have the most brutal schedule the next season.
Okay, here's what they do. They open up with the Chiefs, then they got the Jags, then they play the Rams. So I mean, we're already playing, we play the Rams. They got the 49ers, we play the 49ers. They got the Chargers, obviously we're playing them. They got the Seahawks. We play the Seahawks. They got the Cardinals, we got the Cardinals. They play us again. They have the Panthers. Like, the Panthers are not a good team.
So they didn't get a tough schedule like we
No, they actually got an easier one. They play the Steelers. I don't think the Steelers are going to be all that great. They play the Dolphins. They play
Rodgers
the Jets.
playing again? Is he coming back?
Yeah. The Dolphins, the Jets, the Bills, the Patriots. They have an easier schedule than we do.
Weird.
I would much rather.
They're not going to replicate last season.
Wouldn't you rather play the Steelers than probably the Bengals out of the AFC North?
Yeah, probably with Papa Rogers. I don't know, though. Jamie validating me a little bit here, so I'll take it. He says Caleb Williams isn't crazy. They've got 2019 Chiefs energy. That's kind of how I see them. They're like a young team. I feel like they're explosive. If they could get it all together, they could be pretty good.
But I remember you saying Caleb Williams was going to be a bum in this league.
I thought he was going to be. I really did.
And I said, there ain't no way, brother.
Now, he put out a lot of bum energy his rookie season.
Yeah, I think a lot of people tend to do that, though,
but
right?
But last year, he kind of put out bum energy in quarters 1 through 3. But he look how bad Mahomes was his rookie year. He only got to play in one game. He was so bad. Yeah, terrible. Couldn't even
Couldn't even put up 30 points versus the Broncos.
Kara, not a chance. Not a chance. Jalen Hurts should not have had one ring, dude.
He's almost like Josh Allen light. Those two just tush push everything.
Yeah, he's not a good quarterback. Like, he's not bad, but he's not good. He's like middle of the pack.
We just flat out just hate on Jalen Hurts. This channel hates on Jalen Hurts so bad.
Look, man, the only thing I've ever said about Jalen Hurts is that he's a proven winner. He can figure out how to win games, but he's not a great quarterback. He's not. And the crazy part is he wouldn't even have a ring if he didn't have a Pro Bowl defense if the Chiefs didn't completely just collapse and poop themselves. And on top of
Yeah.
that, he threw 20 dimes in that Super Bowl. And he's not thrown 20 dimes in his career. Like, it was like the luckiest day of his life. So it's hard for me to just get on the Jalen Hurts train. I can't do it. Can't do it. Chiefs and God, baby. He says, I believe Karlaftis has 14 sacks this season behind only Max Crosby and Myles Garrett, and I think our defense is top 5. Do you agree? Please answer me. I'm going to say I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I think George Karlaftis will be in double-digit sacks. But I actually think Chris Jones is going to have more sacks than George Karlaftis this year. I think Chris Jones is going to have another big season.
Ooh, you're going with those CJ.
Yeah, and look, I recorded a video. It'll be coming out sometime this week, but I think you guys should all watch it. But it kind of talks about the defensive line. It gets more into the defensive line and the structure of it, and the personnel we have now and things like that. And I truly think that Chris Jones is going to have a massive bounce back year this year because he's got more help around him now than he ever has. Like, legitimately. The only time you could ever argue was maybe with Frank Clark. But, I mean, there was no George Karlaftis with Frank Clark. So you can kind of swap those two in there. So, I don't know. I don't think Karlaftis will be like third in the league in sacks. I just can't. I do think Karlaftis
Yeah, I think he'll be solid this year. I think it'll be a better year than last year, but
yeah,
I couldn't say he could be third in the league. Other than that, I think our defense could be good. But this is going to have to be a defense team that's more traditional Spags like. It's not going to be like they're going to hit early. I think this defense is going to like struggle a bit until maybe they pull it together mid-season-ish.
Yep. Mike, I saw a ghost in the chat, baby. Sam Lofton's in the house. Been a member
Sam,
for
what's
28
up?
months. He says, what's up, guys? Finally got here for live. When does camp start? I think it's around, I think the quarterbacks and rookies and whoever actually reports first. I don't remember. But I think it's like the 29th or something like that, maybe. A couple weeks from now.
I think the rookies
earlier
already
than
report
that?
on the 24th. I think the
And the
full
rest of the
roster
team's
is
29th?
on the 29th, yes.
Okay. Sounds about right. But good to see you, Sam. I can't wait either, dude. I'm so ready for football to take off because these last couple weeks, son, it's been dry.
Yeah.
Dry in the football world.
People have been trying to watch the World Cup.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
New Nostradamus predicting the future says Rams will be Super Bowl bound. I don't doubt you. I thought the Rams were going to get to the Super Bowl last year, to be quite honest about it. I thought they were going to figure out a way to do that. Then they kind of just had some weird, like, I don't know. Something was weird about them last year.
Was it the Rams 2 years ago that should have beaten the Eagles when the Eagles beat the Chiefs? Mm-hmm. And remember, they just fumbled in the snow game really late or something, but they should have beat the Eagles then to go.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams are super stacked up this coming season, so I don't doubt that at all. Like, I truly believe that if the Chiefs are going to win a Super Bowl this year, they're probably going to have to go through the Rams, more than likely. But you never know because, like, every year I see this one team that's, like, super stacked up or like, maybe they've actually built their team up organically and they start to look really good, like the 49ers did for a few years.
Yeah.
But then they don't even get there. Like, some random team will knock them off. So, I don't know. But he's Nostradamus, so he's trying to predict the future here. Callie says, I want to see what R. Mason and Peter Woods do. Same. Really excited about Omar Norman Lott coming back. I'm excited about Ashton Gelati's second season. I know he wants to get out there and get after it because he seems to think he wasn't anything in his rookie season and he didn't live up to his own standards. So I'm excited to see what happens there. But, yeah, man, I'm excited about that defensive line. It's a lot different look than what we're used to.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope Spags lets R. Mason Thomas play.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do think he'll be involved with, like, linebacker schemes, things like that. I think he'll get on the field decently.
I think they'll find ways to get him in there, right? He's too much of a weapon not to. He's a closer, dude. He knows how to get after the quarterback, and he knows how to get him on the ground. TGZ says, did you guys see that the Norman Lott workout videos? Looks like he's recovering well. Yeah, I mean, once again, I have a whole video coming out about the defensive line. It'll be out this week sometime, so keep your eyes out for that. But, yeah, I did see those videos, and I like Omar Norman Lott. And I truly believe that if they let him be Omar Norman Lott and not try to turn him into something that he's not, that he could be very valuable for this team. And not just for the team, but he could be very valuable for Chris Jones. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. But, yeah, keep an eye out for that video coming out this week because I think you guys that like defense and like the defensive line discussion and everything, you guys will enjoy it. So.
Yeah, I think it's coming out Tuesday.
Okay, cool. So Tuesday, Michael says.
Tuesday.
Drew Q says Aaron Donald was at the training at the Rams training facility. Is he trying to make a comeback?
It's been rumored.
If he made a comeback and they have Myles Garrett too, that's not okay. And didn't they trade for Jared? No, they have Jared Verse. Or did they trade him? Did he go in that trade for Myles Garrett?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so they don't have him. But still, that's a cheat code. If you have Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, that's wild.
We'll see.
Granted, Aaron Donald's been out the game for a couple years, so you never
we'll
know.
See.
I don't think he'll come back. I don't think he'll do it. Noxious says, I'm terrified of Mahomes going against Trent McDuffie in the Super Bowl in the Rams building. Just do what everybody else does and don't throw at Trent McDuffie unless you have a really tall receiver and you can put it on the money. Otherwise, just don't throw at him.
Yeah, I'm not scared of Mahomes going against nobody.
I'm not either. I think Mahomes is going to have a good year here. We've been saying it for a couple years, man. Like everybody dogging. It's like, you know what I figured out the other day? I had an epiphany. I know what Patrick Mahomes needs to do in order to have a monster season.
What?
Grow his hair back.
Oh, you didn't like the
He's got to grow
Mahomes?
He's got to grow the hair back. It's obvious that that's when he fell off a little bit. Was when he cut the hair. And it's not that he fell off as much as just bad luck has consumed the Chiefs since he cut off the hair. He's like Samson. All of his power lies in those luxurious locks, Mike.
Agreed.
I think he's got to grow it back.
We'll see.
Chiefer says the Kansas City Chiefs training camp runs from Wednesday, July 29th through Thursday, August 20th at Missouri Western State at St. Joe, per Google. Let's go, Chiefer. Appreciate you. Callie says, I think we still need one more wideout, not a big splash, but like a Keelan Allen. What do you guys think? So, Callie, I've kind of been on board up until this recent thing with Stephon Diggs. I was like, I think, if you could get Diggs for $9-10 million and he don't want to break the bank, then that'd be a great player for the Chiefs, like a veteran. He's still hungry. He wants to win. He's yet to get a Super Bowl. He's been right there, Mike. He's almost tasted it, and then it just gets taken away from him every time. So I feel like he's got some fire, and he could be like a security blanket for Patrick Mahomes. Absolutely has the ability to do that. He's a good route runner and everything. So I'm kind of on board with bringing in some kind of a veteran, but at the same time, if they don't, fine with that too. Like I'm kind of okay with who we have. Now, what happens with that sixth wide receiver position on the 53-man roster? That's kind of up in the air for me right now. But yeah, I think I'd be okay if they don't do anything. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want I just want to see what Chad O'Shea does with what we have. I trust Rashee Rice if he won't get in trouble. I think Worthy's going to have a big year, and I think that they need to let Royals and Cyrus Allen play. I think it's time we just let them develop.
Man, Cyrus Allen, if you go, I went back and watched some more of his tape. I can definitely see why they were big on him. I feel like
he's shifty.
Yeah, because I watched Cyrus Allen tape during the draft process. I watched tape of a million receivers, but I don't remember him jumping off tape at me or anything. So, but you have to think when we're doing that, we're watching just a little bit of each receiver. It's hard to be able to watch game after game after game. I see some Cyrus Allen. He do some pretty serious damage. I think I know why they liked him. So I'm excited about him. I think it'll be fun. Click the wrong thing here, but Red Pill with the 5 bomb, baby, says, question, us being the second youngest team in the NFL, is this a reboot for a new run, or are we going to be Super Bowl contenders again ASAP? Your opinion? I think it's both. Do you think it's both, Mike? because I do think they kind of like re-geared and retooled, and even with the coaching staff, it's like we got to do this thing again, like a different way.
I think they're wanting to do it with youth because they're wanting to go long term with it. I don't think they're wanting to do it with 1 year fill-ins. I think they've just went in a new direction. I think that they're finally just buying in. I think they're relying more on coaching staff more than usual. I think that was their biggest additions this year. They wanted to fix that room. Brett Veach didn't mess around, and then they went out and you got to give Andy credit. He went against the grain and actually went out and did some stuff that he usually doesn't do, and that's hire a lot of guys outside of his tree.
Yeah, I mean, I can dig it, man. I'm pretty excited about it. Appreciate the 5 red pill.
Yeah,
Chief
appreciate it,
KT, been a member for 32 months, brother. He says if Rasheed has a good year, there's no way we won't pay him. Well, I mean,
probably true.
Here's the thing. Here's the caveat there. It would be kind of smart to do it now if you're going to do it, because he has absolutely torched his own value.
Yeah.
So, you might be able to get him for a discount price, Mike. You might be getting Burlington Rasheed Rice. You might be getting the Ross Rasheed Rice, baby, the discounter. I don't know. I think it's a good idea if you think he can actually get it together. That's the main thing there. Later, Richie. Good to see you, brother. Have a good night. John Hale in the house with 23 months of a member says, I believe Thornton could be wide receiver 1. Throw the dang ball to the man and let him feast. Just my opinion. Mike, what do you think about that opinion? You think that Thornton could be a WR1?
I think when we watched last year, Mahomes looked comfortable throwing to Tyquan Thornton. It looked like he trusts him in certain situations. I can remember the Giants game where he took 2 shots at him and he let him get the second one. I could see it. I don't know if that style MVS role in our offense would ever allow for him to be like a number 1 kind of guy. I still feel like it's like Rasheed Rice's to lose. They're just going to run the offense through Rasheed Rice, it feels. But yeah, I mean, he's got potential. I'm excited about Tyquan Thornton. And a lot of people wanted him back this year, and Brett Veach went and did that too. So again, Brett Veach kind of done what Chiefs Kingdom wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly do think that the
Chiefer said.
What?
Love the finger in the air after the catch.
Oh, yeah.
He was the original Sophie.
No, I'm with what you just said, though. I think that the team kind of hit all the pain points that the fan base was worried about. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Because, this might not have been my opinion. It might not be your opinion, but I think, as a consensus, if you just looked at Chiefs Kingdom in general, and I'm talking what you've seen in comment sections on our own stuff, what you've seen in comment sections on other people's stuff, what you've seen on social media and everything else, they were worried about the run game, and they were worried about the secondary after McDuffie was gone.
Yes.
And I mean, and then the pass rush. And I mean, even with that, I mean, they went and got Peter Woods and R. Mason Thomas in the draft. So, and then what else did everybody hate? The coaches. And they went and everybody's been yelling to get EB back for 3-4 years, it seems like, ever since he left.
Right. Flapjack with a 5 said, if this team goes down like Conor McGregor's knee, fire everybody. Yeah, look, I'm on a short. I'm probably in the I'm not on the majority of people's radar here with this take, but I do believe if the Chiefs fail to make the playoffs again, Andy is firmly on that hot seat and could go.
Yeah.
A lot of people just think Andy gets a pass till he retires. I'm not so sure, and I don't know if Andy just maybe doesn't just step away at that point to save face even.
I mean,
but I don't think it's going to happen.
Look no further than the New England Patriots. Did anyone think they were going to move on from Bill Belichick?
Right. I think it's a win now. You can't squander Patrick Mahomes' career.
No, absolutely not. You can't do it. Got a 20 bomb from Sam, baby. Let's go, Sam.
Sam, baby.
Hit that like button for the best Chiefs podcast channel on YouTube. Appreciate you, Sam.
Sam, I'm going to be down in Florida in August, brother. I might be in your neck of the woods. I forget which part of Florida Sam lives in.
I think Mike just subtly threw out a hint that he wants you to take him to a nice seafood dinner.
I don't even know if I'm in Sam's hometown.
He said, Sam, you can buy me some fish tacos, brother. I don't know. Whatever you eat. Shoot, I keep clicking the wrong thing tonight. I'm struggling with it. Flapjack with a 2 says I'm still in therapy over last season. Yeah, I mean, oof. After the Super Bowl against the Eagles and then last season, it's kind of hard not to be a little bit. What's the word I'm looking for here? I guess it's hard not to be a little bit pessimistic. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you just have to take a step back from it and look at the improvements of the team itself. So, like, shut out all the other stuff and just look at what they improved as far as hitting the running back room, getting in a running backs coach that actually was a running back in the NFL. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Getting a wide receiver coach that has a better resume than I coached at the junior high school up the road. Now EB's back in here. A lot of people didn't like how Matt Nagy did things. Whether they know what exactly he did or not, they still didn't like it. They didn't think it was working. So EB's back in the house. So I think if you just look at the positive stuff, I think you can feel a little excited about the season coming up, Flapjack. I have faith in you. I think you can do it.
Sam said he lives in Pensacola. That's about 2 hours from where I'll be. Yeah. I have to fly up I-10 and go see Sam.
Where are you going? Panama City?
Mm-hmm.
PCB.
Yeah, that's not too far. Usually I'm down there in Tampa, so that would have been a really long drive, but I don't know. I'm excited.
Mike and his vacations.
Man,
Mike and his vacations.
I have to do the calm before the storm because this year is going to be it's going to be a whirlwind of crazy for the Chiefs, I believe. I think it's going to be a wild season. I think it's going to have ups, downs, lefts, rights, twists, turns, and chaos. I really do feel like it's not going to be a cut and dry kind of year. It's going to be like, what in the world?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild, dude, for sure.
Dude, as soon as we start training camp, it goes. It's going to go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. Sam said, let's go to lunch, Mike. You have to make it work. Figure it out.
I have to see if I can get that way one day or something.
Flapjack with a 2 says, how do you rate Mahomes' pocket passing? 1 out of 10.
Hopefully this year it gets a little better. I would say there's room for improvement. He aims more than he slings nowadays. His footwork, not his feet work. I was going to say his feet keep moving, which is true, but his footwork's kind of sloppy lately. Maybe this knee injury is a blessing in disguise to make Mahomes settle into the second part of his career where he's just naturally going to be less mobile anyway. So maybe this is a blessing. But right now I'd say it's probably like a 6.8 out of 10. And I think after this year, if he does it right, which I feel like his footwork's already looked better from what I've seen, even recovering. So we'll see. So
my answer to that, Flapjack, like right now, at this point, his pocket passing, I couldn't give it any higher than a 5, probably. I think it's very middle of the road.
Boy, you went really low there.
I think it's very middle of the road if you think about him as a pocket passer. What makes Patrick Mahomes special?
I give him a little bit of a pass, though, because a lot of the times...
Let me get there.
There's a lot of pressure on him.
That's what I was going to say. First of all, he never hardly has a clean pocket.
Right.
Because we don't run the football. So that makes it very difficult. Now, I will say this. Patrick drives me crazy sometimes because when he needs to step up into the pocket, he doesn't do it. But when that pocket's collapsed and he's getting ready to get hammered, he'll step up into the pocket and take a sack. And that's one thing about Patrick's game that's always drove me a little crazy. But I will say he's middle of the pack as far as a pocket passer goes. But that's not what Patrick Mahomes is. That's not what makes him special. If you could improve that part of his game and he can still go around and play the backyard football and run around and do this and that, then he becomes a massive problem.
Right.
So I think they got to get him settled in there.
Anthony says representing Lakeland, Florida here, only 35 miles from Tampa. Ooh. Lakeland's a pretty, that is above Tampa. It's about northwest.
I don't know.
It's near Clearwater.
There's a lot of Florida guys that watch All Chiefed Up. Fred, that's normally here. He's not here tonight, but he's from Florida, I think.
Yeah, Fred's down south Florida.
Quite a few of them. Bob's in the house. What's up, Bob? He says
Bobby.
He agrees with me about Mahomes' pocket presence. I'm not saying he can't be a really good pocket passer. Like Mahomes has thrown some dimes in his career.
Right. Bob said he had rated him a 7.
a little bit higher. Yeah, I probably shot a little low there, just saying he's middle of the pack.
I said 6.8. Me and Bobby's right there.
Okay.
Right there.
I'll let y'all have it.
Steve, you went really low. You were like, Mahomes, you suck.
No, I mean, Mahomes is the best quarterback to ever play football. But that's just me saying that he still could be better than he even is. Like, I truly believe that. I truly believe that Patrick Mahomes has a better season in him than even that 50 touchdown, 5,000 yard year.
Right.
I think he's got it in there, dude. I do.
I hear you. Well, Steve, you want to have a little bit of fun for the next 10 minutes? You want to play a little?
Let's do it.
Hey, All Chiefed Up's about to do something wild today, and you guys are in for a treat. You ready? We're getting ready to play NFL version Deal or No Deal. Let's go.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is this?
Steve, you're on the hot seat today, brother. We're going to play Deal or No Deal. I'm bringing up 4 cases, okay? Here's the rules. I'm going to run through quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Your job is to build the best offense. You get one from each position.
Okay.
You pick a case, 1 through 4 for every position. I'll open the case you want. Whoever you get, you have one thing. You can keep it and move on, or you can open up a new case. But once you open that second case, you're locked. Whoever it is, it's no going back. You're locked. So if you open one and don't like it, and then you pick 4, you're locked on 4, and then I'll show you who you missed. And we'll see how good you can get here. We got about 10 minutes.
So it's not infinite, change the case till the end?
No, you're not being able to do that because that's cheating, and that would not be fun.
That's not really cheating. I mean,
it is.
You might think you're going to get a better one, and you don't.
Right. Well, I'm going to give you, for the sake of being quick.
I understand the rules, though.
Okay, so
let's go.
We'll go quarterback first. Do you want case 1, 2, 3, or 4?
1.
He's going with number 1. Now, I've got these wrote down, and I've got them numbered, so that way you know I'm not cheating. So Steve's going to go with case number 1. Here we go. Joe Burrow, case number 1, right there in the corner. Numero uno. Are you going to stick with Joe Burrow, or are you going to open up a new case?
I thought this was going to be all Chiefs players, so this just threw me for a loop.
No, it's NFL. Like, it's anybody.
Oof. Dang, Joey B.
Are you sticking with Joseph, or are you going to move on?
Give me case number 3.
Oh, he elects to go against Joe, and he goes with case number 3. I think you made a mistake. He gets Baker Mayfield. Look, some people will fight you and say that Baker Mayfield's not bad.
That's pretty bad, though. That's a pretty big
Steve
drop.
gets Baker. Look, you said X Joe out. We'll take Baker. Do you want to see what you missed?
Here's the thing. I mean, neither of them have won squat, so whatever.
Yeah. Here's what you missed. Case number 2, we've got Deshaun Watson. Okay, you're better there. You're better there. Case number 4, you may be kicking yourself a little bit. You got Patrick Mahomes in case number 4,
I gotta put
Steve.
him in 4, brother.
So I knew you would never pick 4. Baker Mayfield is number 1 on your list. So let's go on to running back, Steve. Let's go back to running back.
I got Baker. I got to make the rest of this team count.
You better make it count because right now you are struggling. But Baker did get to the playoffs this past year.
Okay.
It can be done.
Baker's got that dog in him a little bit.
He got that dog.
All right, give me case number 2, please.
Steve is going with case number 2 right off the bat. Running back. This is a good pull. Bijan Robinson, number 2.
I'm keeping that. There's
You're
no
locking
doubt about
it in. He's locking it in.
Bijan might be the best running back in the league right now. So.
He's locking it in. Okay, case number 1, David Montgomery. I think you hit that one.
Yeah, that's crap.
Case number 3, better than David Montgomery. We got James Cook. Cook.
I'm cooking right now with Bijan.
I think you are. Case number 4, Bucky Irving.
Yeah, I killed it this round.
You killed it that round.
Yeah.
You did a good job. So you're at Baker Mayfield, Bijan Robinson. Do you want to go wide receiver or you want to go tight end? Which one you want to
go tight end first.
He wants to go tight end first. Okay. Let's roll with it. Do you want case 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Case number 1.
He's going back to case number 1. Not a bad pull. He goes Harold Fannin Jr. here on the first pull.
I'm going to switch that. Let's go.
He just up and switches instantly.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, he's nervous.
4. Case 4.
He goes case number 4. Case number 4. Good pull. Brock Bowers.
Let's go, baby.
Brock Bowers.
Let's
He pulls
go.
Brock Bowers.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, look, after a
Cooking.
shaky start, I think you pulled two good ones there.
Cooking.
Case number 2 was our boy Travis Kelce in
Still
case number
cooking.
2. But I would say Brock
hey,
Bowers.
No shade, Trav, but I'm still
Yeah.
cooking.
No shade. I think you done well there. And then number 3 was Dallas
Oh,
Goedert.
definitely cooking, baby.
So I
Let's
think
go.
you cooked there with Brock Bowers. You're redeeming yourself, and I think Baker could win with a Brock Bowers and a Bijan Robinson. So you
yeah.
didn't do that bad.
So I just
You
need a
would've
good
been
receiver
worse.
now.
Yeah, you'd have been much worse taking Deshaun Watson.
Oh, for sure. He'd just be too busy playing with that whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
He'd be.
Let's go case number 2.
Steve goes with
On
case number
receivers.
2. Okay, pretty good pull. Pretty good pull. Some people would argue this could be the best wide receiver in the game right now. He pulls Puka Nacua, number 1.
Oof. Dude, he's just so crazy, though.
He's wild.
Would Puka be as good as he is with Baker Mayfield?
Right. You do got 3 other chances. So you could just say, hey, I'm done with this game. I've got a pretty solid lineup. Or you could say, hey, I'm going to risk it.
Guys, should I sit on Puka or should I
Let
risk
Steve
it all?
know in the chat, should he go with case 1, 3, or 4 or stick with Puka?
Yeah, y'all let me know. And while y'all are telling me, shout out Bob with the 5 bomb. Says, how do you guys sit on Bolton? I'm getting really tired of KCSN crew dogging on him. Yeah, he has some weaknesses, but he had 156 tackles last year. 2 things. Nick Bolton is a dog. Nick Bolton is a good football player. Nick Bolton is underrated. Nick Bolton gets thrown a lot of crap his way that's probably not warranted. Number 2, we overpaid him a little bit. Okay? So, I mean, 2 things can be true. But anyone that dogs on Nick Bolton all the time doesn't know much about football. All right. Appreciate the 5 bomb.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bolton's... I mean, look, there's better than Nick Bolton, but there's not that many worse than Nick Bolton.
Dude, everybody, look, I just got to see here because I feel like it's pretty split. 1 sit, 1 risk, 1 keep Puka. Somebody says to risk it and go for number 4. Sit, risk it. We're right on. Keep Puka. Go for the gusto. We're 4-4 right
Somebody
now.
said pick number 4. Witchy says holds up 2 fingers. Pick 3, my lord.
How about this? How about just for the sake of a good video?
Anthony says stay.
A
He
good
said you
live
better
stream. Hey,
Oh.
but what fun is it not to risk it a little bit?
I mean, throwing Puka out is a risk. But
That's wild.
Puka in himself is a risk.
That's true, too. Yeah, he's wild. Let's throw him out and go with case number 3 and just see what happens.
Oh, my
No, take it back. Look, because I don't want to put this all on me. E-Money told me to go with number 4. I'm going to go with E-Money. Let's go case 4.
He goes with case number 4. Not bad. Not bad. I would say he's I don't know. He's arguably the worst one on the list. Alec Pierce.
Dang.
Yeah, but not bad, though. Alec Pierce got paid. He's not Puka. You got cooked there a little bit.
I got destroyed there.
Just for the old poops
What was
and
it- what was
gigs,
it,
do you
number
want to go
3?
1 and 3?
Yeah, I was going to say 3, so let's see what that is.
It's debatable if Alec Pierce. I think some people would say Alec Pierce is better than this cat. But Xavier Worthy is a Chief, so
Yeah.
he was on the list. I think you could.
I know, guys. I should have sit with Puka, but I had to do it for fun.
Do you want to see who's behind case number 1?
Yeah, it's probably.
Honestly, I would have took case number 1 over Puka. I think.
Can I guess who it is?
Yeah.
If you would take him over Puka Nacua,
I don't like him.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I would have. Dude, if I would have got Jamar Chase with those guys I just got, I'd have been cooking.
Right. So here's your team. Everybody in the chat, let us know how many games. Let's just assume he's got an average middle of the road defense. How many games does Steve win with
Let's go, Shane.
Baker Mayfield, Alec Pierce, Bijan Robinson, and Brock Bowers?
That's just assuming that I have a good offensive line and a pretty good defense.
Yeah, you've got a good offensive line and an average defense. I think that you're borderline playoff team.
I'm playoffs. Now, I could have, if I would have had Jamar Chase or I would have just kept Puka.
I think you're definitely a playoff team there.
Yeah, I'd have been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I
Dang,
think.
Brian says I would go 6-11.
Yeah. So Brian says you got cooked.
Y'all need to start listening to us more. I did listen to one of y'all. You might have told me to go for 4.
What?
Get out of town.
Dude, I want to start playing fun games like this throughout the offseason. So let us know if you like stuff like this. If you hate it, let me know.
Wins.
That's 2 people now that says you're barely winning 6.
With Bowers and Bijan Robinson, that's... but it just kind of depends on who the other wide receivers are. I think we should do a more extensive version of that on the next live stream.
What do you mean more extensive?
Like
just do it again?
You need to have 2 sets of receivers. Like you need like a
you want a wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2.
You need a more well-rounded thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that way.
So we'll go wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2. So do you want to do 3 wide receivers and a slot?
No, we don't do the whole team, but I think if you just like maybe put like a team's defense, like
and a team
fantasy
O-line?
football, like Denver Broncos or no, I didn't want. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go. Well, I don't know why I risked that.
I got the Panthers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Maybe we do.
Nostradamus said my QB blew it. If I would have kept Joe Burrow, I mean honestly, Joe Burrow's probably better than Baker Mayfield. Don't get me wrong, but like
Baker's been to the playoffs.
I don't know
about as many times.
I don't know if there's that big of a difference. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Man.
Man.
Kind of wild. Well, guys, I hope you had fun with that. That was pretty cool, Mike. I like the idea. We'll do it more often. I think it'll be fun.
You have to cook some up for me. See how bad I get torched.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do. I got to flip the script here.
Yeah.
I got to flip the script on you. But guys, do us a favor. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't. If you donated tonight, you're the real ones. We appreciate you. Thanks for helping us out in the deadest part of the NFL season.
It's so dead.
Whew. We got a couple more weeks of this stuff, guys. So stick with us, hang out with us, watch all the videos we put out, the shorts. That would be awesome. And come see us when we're live on Sunday nights and Thursday nights. And I think we're going to try to do a few more like vertical lives randomly this week if we have some time. Just hang out with you guys and talk.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
We'll play some games
well.
on vertical.
Yeah, why not? Just get on there and play game. Let's just play deal or no deal NFL all day on like an all day vertical live stream.
That'd be hilarious.
Would it just keep going? I think we're going to do it. Let's have a marathon.
We'll let the audience play. We'll say $5 dono. You can play a full round.
Let's have a damn marathon.
That would be hilarious, and see at the end of the day which person had the best team. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hang out with us more often. Always a good time. We appreciate y'all. Shout out Prize Picks for sponsoring tonight's live stream. Make sure to get in the description. Check them out and use code HMA. And keep your eye out for some content dropping this week, baby. And watch it. Watch all of it. Help us out. We'll see you next time. Go Chiefs.
Wow.